Yay! I'm gonna let the intro thing run again because I forgot how long it is and how much Jeff took a big bite out of it. So maybe people will figure out what the heck I'm up to. No, Other End is not an International Women's Day game. That is something else. Maybe someday. You're not wrong though. I was talking about Metroid Prime, and that's misleading. It is in this case, and you just don't appreciate it. That's why we have to watch the intro again. Also, I forgot until I went back to no, shut up, plumber. When I was researching for this, I forgot there was this pre-rendered video that basically spoils the first couple hours of the game, which is cool. But no, Mario can get out. I may have the wrong day. Look at this crunchy, pre-rendered, interlaced, low-quality video. I mean, it looks almost as good as if you played this in interlaced mode. And the low resolution of GameCube games means that even in progressive mode like I'll be playing, it won't look that great. I did make sure to use an exact integer, a scale, in OBS, so that's cool. Yeah, the Wii U one kind of corrupted my memories of this game, especially since we'll see, they went kind of overboard on the field of view blur factor on distant objects, way more than they needed to, because it's for effect and emphasis. But yeah. Well, yeah, but it's barely any bloom in this game. It's more of a fake bloom. But anyway, I'm gonna let the folklore unfold. And then maybe people will stop questioning how this is relevant to the occasion I have chosen. And, you know, the general purpose of offending people's sensibilities. Just in case there was anybody who wasn't offended yet, they probably wouldn't be by the basic gameplay, because it has literally nothing related to the purpose. So, you know. Also listen to the Wind Waker theme, because you're not going to hear it at all until, like, all the dungeons are cleared. I mean, I don't even know how it would... We don't talk about CDI in this house. We just don't. Alright, I'm going to let the legends speak. I'm actually going to turn out the lights so people will pay attention. It doesn't matter. I've come to appreciate this sequence a lot more than I did when it was new. Like, I mean, I could play Spirit Tracks, but I would probably want to play Phantom Hourglass first. People don't like Phantom Hourglass. That would be offensive in a different way. Anyway, pay attention, you smash lunks. Yeah, I'm way too late to the in vogueness of this. It was like 10 years ago. hopefully everyone paid attention and is like super ready to be really, really outraged that like 10 years ago somebody totally besmirched the honor of this 20-year-old game. Oh, I have to use the joystick for that. I can't use the D-pad. I have not held a GameCube controller in a really long time. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I can't use the D-pad for this menu. There's no... what? Hold on, let me scroll back up. Let's see. What did we... the Wii U change what? Because this is the GameCube. Oh. The D-pad even moves the cursor along. That's weird. I don't like to do these kind of selections with a joystick. You're not doing more specific. Oh, I forgot. It was... no, it didn't. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you should be offended. I forgot that the intro was going to play again. So we can talk about it now, since I played it twice. Jeff only ate one of them. To give you the background, this is a 20-year-old game. And 10 years ago, this guy, Mike Hoy, or Hoya, I'm sorry, Mike, I don't know. He decided, in like the course of a weekend, to go in and fiddle with the hex data of the game script so that Link is a girl. Because this is by far the girliest Link in the entire franchise to date. Not counting Breath of the Wild, and that's a completely different spin on this. Because he and his 3-year-old daughter were playing this game together. And she's like, why does it have to be a boy? This could be a girl saving his younger sister or brother. And, you know, he went out and did something about that, and it was really sweet. And it's just like, I think that's really nice. Because, you know, when I was growing up with Zelda games, I don't know, might have been nice. Of course, you know, most people don't know the difference between Link and Zelda. Anyway, the unfunny actual true part of the story is, for his trouble, I believe Mike's personal blog and other things were met with actual death threats. Because how dare you change the pronouns in this game? Way before the pronoun struggle was even, like, at the levels we have now. It's like, but your daughter's gonna be confused when she talks to her friends. You lied to her. That Link is a boy. She's gonna find out. It's gonna be terrible. It's like, no, stupid. It's so that she can have a character to relate to, because Link gets to be renamed by the player. There's literally no reason he has to be a boy. This is by far the least intrinsically male-looking Link design in the series. Again, not counting certain elements of Breath of the Wild, which is a completely different vibe that we're not going for this occasion. Hopefully you can understand. Incidentally, I did make him wear the Gerudo outfit most of my original playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Because why not? Like, this is a character that is so nothing intrinsically meant to be the vantage point for the player. It's just baffling that people are so mad about a very nice thing that this dad did for his young daughter to help, you know, her enjoy this game. It's just crazy. Yes, you're right. Link should be ungendered entirely. Oh man, that field of vision, like, that's not like the video quality being bad. That's an actual effect they put into the game. Oh look, there's a treasure spot that I don't think is usually there. And see, Errol can have a big sister. There's like something very wholesome and not at all offensive about it. But then, you know, like look, these people are little blobby people with no definition whatsoever. It totally works. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, some girlhoods are kind of tomboyish. So shut up. In fact, actually, that might make it a little more unsavory for our purposes today, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But yeah, it's just a little thing. It barely changes anything. Most of the changes you're going to see in, like, these dialogue. And then when they stop talking to you, and you start saving the day, it makes literally no difference. So, you know, it's Big Sister's birthday. Actually, this does fall in line with a previous project I did that I never finished. I started playing Dragon Quest Swords, and I mean, the character you never see has a really vaguely masculine design, but it's a first-person game, so you never see him. So I just call him Joe, and in all my character descriptions, I'm like, yeah, your dad is blind. He doesn't know that you're actually a girl. He made available a patch. What I did is I ripped my own disc, and then I used a very basic machine level patching, and then I took the patched version and I reinserted it into my own actual hardware, so it was not as hard as I thought it would be. And since it's running on the Wii console software natively, I get progressive scan. So, yeah. He didn't distribute ROMs because that would be stealing, but he did give his patch to literally anyone who wanted to download it and do it themselves. It is really not that hard. I swear, and I'm not saying that as an actual... Whoops. Well, she's gonna drown. As a, computer snob. Whoops. Let's just skip the dock then. Walking is harder than I thought. Oh yeah, look at that blur. That is an artistic choice right there. And I'm not just saying that, it actually is that way. I had forgotten because of the Wii U version. I'm assuming they toned it back quite a bit. But if you, like, for example, were to, I guess if you run this in Dolphin, you can disable that effect. And, you know, it looks the way you would expect for, like, a 480p GameCube game. So, that effect is entirely just for the benefit of... Oh, that's not a good... I don't... How did that happen? That couldn't have been in the original script, right? Oh well. Alright, random one dude, you suck. You're breaking my immersion. How dare you? Yeah, there are a couple of little quirky, like, line breaks and stuff, because the way that he did this is he just did, like, character replacements in the actual scripts, which means it wouldn't really work with the way the line breaks and stuff are portioned out, unless he kept things really close or even exactly the same length. Is it? Let's find out. Oops. No, I want to change the camera angle. I have no confidence in my jumping abilities. Well, I looked stupid in front of a kid with a stick. Oh crap, there's no way up until I go to the beach. So yeah, it's just a really neat thing that he did, just fiddling with hex code for a weekend. Oh, I'm glad I impressed you, little child thing. Money. I feel like this might have been the first game that had yellow rupees, because they needed something between the 5 and the 20. Oh yeah, that's some quality blur. And see it on blurs for cool reasons. Oops, I cut him off. And I mean, this also really points out how minimal the effect is. Most characters address you neutrally. You're like nothing to them. You're some kind of a child. Indeterminate child. That I have not heard of. Actually, no, I have. Breath of the Wild. I was thinking, for some reason, of a different Zelda. I was thinking of Twilight Princess when you said that, and that doesn't make any sense. Come on. Ow. You little... Gotcha. Cry for me. You are my pig now. Oh yeah, there's like a bunch all over here. I wonder if there's more than 3. It is nice for me. You should. What? This is my birthday. Stop making fun of you. Stop making this about you. I gave you a pig. Now pay me for the pig. I did that actually. That's weird. There you go. Thank you for recognizing my efforts. Literally nothing have changed. Yeah, I don't know. They're wild pigs that live on this island with like a population of like 10 people tops. Anyway, let's talk about Linkle for a second. Linkle is neat, but also she is not the same as having an immersive player character you can identify with. Because for starters, she's from Koei Tecmo, specifically Omega Force, so it's miraculous that she exists, and I think she's wonderful, but she is not the character that you will identify with, and unfortunately she's kind of like the joke. She's the punchline to the joke of her own existence, which is fine, but that's not the same as having female Link. It's like not... It's not the same as this, and this is barely anything to begin with. And that's fine and all, but she's also like 3 layers of fan service in a fan service dominated game from a fan service dominated company. And I don't even mean like the direct visual appeal. I mean like, aha, this is a Zelda joke, this is fun. So which is fine, but also it's not wholesome, it's not making the game more approachable. It's like a complete side thing made DLC for a game that is a side game that's, you know, I hopefully don't have to explain the huge majority of female characters in Hyrule Warriors, and it just gets even more, which is not bad either. It's just like, they're there for a different reason, and that is also okay, but it is also not the same as having an inclusive, identifiable character. Which is you know, still fine. But it's also not like this heartwarming gesture by a dad for his young daughter who can't even read the text, but he wants it to be like something she can identify with, which is, you know, something sorely lacking in the field of wholesome childhood adventures. Oh, what do you want? That's a nice jar. What would happen if I was to destroy it? Somehow. Yeah, but what is your work here? You're carrying a jar around town. I don't even know if you have a destination. In fact, it seems really inefficient for you to be carrying it on your head. But, you know, maybe I don't know how muscular your head and neck structures are. I'm gonna do this. Oh no, I messed up! My life is a lie, I broke her face. Oh, here's some jars, I can use one of these. I'm so sorry, man. Alright. I've upset her. That is terrible, how could I? Very difficult, actually. Apparently. It was easier to throw a rock in your face. No, she dropped. I didn't know money was at stake. I shouldn't have done this. I'm so sorry. Please give me my money back. That is awful. You're awful. I'm awful. What have we done? We gotta go back. Or, you know, collect more money. Sidle check. Fun fact, this is the game that taught me the word sidle. It's a very specific word. And my vocabulary wasn't small at the time anyway, so it's kind of impressive. Whoops. Yeah, money. I didn't actually know there was a beach down here. I thought I was falling to my doom. Oh yeah, this is the game that gave us Beetle. I say Beetle. Here I was thinking I was collecting money for no reason. I can get money. Oh! I love you, Beetle. This is a very wholesome version. The Skyward version of him is a lot... I want to say... fan service? But I don't know that that's accurate. And then the one in Breath of the Wild is an actual sociopath, which is fun. So I think they've been having fun. You can't buy any bait if you don't have a bag like this. Watch me. Oh. You don't look like you're kidding, but how would I know? I will buy the bait bag. Anyone who's played this game knows I'm gonna need that a lot from here on out. Thank you! You're welcome. Oh, I got a member's card. I forgot he had a membership plan in this game. I mean, there's literally nowhere else to spend money on this island because there is no anything. I think you're taking advantage of the local economy. I want to buy a pair. Just for, like, one or two times you use one. I can't remember, and it's a very weird item. Thank you! I know I could use it here to get, like, 5 rupees. I don't think that's necessarily worth it. Let's get another. Let's get the real bait. The bait we're gonna be using continuously the entire game long. Which is kind of a grindy bit of nonsense, but I do like talking to Fishman. Like, he's got good gossip. if you bother with him. I mean, you kind of have to, otherwise you have a really hard time navigating in the long run. Alright.
Bye!
I could have bought more bait if I hadn't been mean to Jar Lady. My entire playthrough is ruined.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Oh, she's got a jar. I have less than 10 rupees. I could, pay less to be mean, to be evil. I'm not the hero, I'm not wearing green. This is for taking my money. Oh no, I shouldn't have taken that. She's gonna take 3 rupees instead of 2. Oh no.
Oi!
Oi. But what if I wanna? L targeted. Yeah, but it depends on whether or not they let you lock on from a distance. It's very, very, situational. But what if I wanna? Fine. Actually, I don't think I ever do this part. Because when I first played it, I had no attention span. And anytime I played it afterwards, like in HD, like, why? I already know, even though I never actually went to see him. I spent more time downstairs with Orca. Although, that's a bit of a waste of time too, in a certain degree. See, most of this dialogue doesn't even matter change-wise. He calls you a kid. But wouldn't it matter? They could have easily just had it that way. They could have even left it ambiguous, like Splatoon 3. It's like, oh, we don't feel like gendering anything. Just pick what you want. That was not a progressive thing they did, it was just easier. So, be a Splatfest ruler. Is it really a filing system if you're just sticking things to the wall? Okay. I forgot about that, that's pretty scary. Yes, Mark, I think you need to learn more about muscles. I mean, it's going to be very useful to some little girl wearing a crayfish shirt, but don't tell her that. Because it'll make everybody angry that you called her a her. You know, I'm actually curious at this point, what would they bother explicitly telling you about this game, this series, that most people who've played any of them before would not need to know? Life. Oh, they're explaining the interface. You know, that's important if you've never played a Zelda game. And they just start beeping at you for having low hearts forever. Now, I don't think there's anything natural about getting more hearts. It's like slaughtering giant monsters and doing crazy side quests for pieces of hearts. But okay, you do pop off there, old man. Good. Yeah, the swimming thing always seemed weird to me at first, like, oh, there's this weird bubble and it's getting smaller, what am I doing? And then I began to fear the swim bubble. I mean, you'll be sent back to land, or the boat. It's probably fine. Area map. Alright, it's good to know the shortcuts on this. I wonder if those are actually on screen. Probably are. Yeah, but the wind is not important for any reason until we learn that it's extremely important. Now, I have to believe that the original script did say he or she, because if the hack had introduced that, it would have created a lot of weird line break issues. Maybe it was just easy on this case, and it worked out because of the way the lines were. So again, it was fairly neutral, just to begin with. This game is incredibly does not care that Link is a boy, and it shows. And that's very important in that it's... Why even stick with it? It's like a weird artifact. And it unfortunately like empowers people who are like, well, this is not a girl, you're stupid. Don't take this from me, you're ruining my childhood. So, you know, I'm sorry that your childhood is being ruined now. I don't think mine was ruined, but it could have been better. I know that now. I didn't know that then. I was like, no, you better choose Chun-Li because I'm Ryu. I don't know. So let's save. Cool. Actually, I forget. I think this game is one of the ones that sends you back to the title screen if you die. So, yeah, you better save. I don't remember when they stopped doing that, but it might have been surprisingly late in the series' life cycle. It's a real old school trick. You expect it from, like, Final Fantasy, not from Zelda. But yeah, sometimes there's, like, continue, save, and quit. So maybe it's not. I don't know why I think that it sends you to the title screen. I probably should have skipped all of this because this is... I think I've zoned out a little bit because it's teaching you the controls, and the controls are pretty easy contextually to see what they're doing. Yeah, the camera controls in this game feel a little weird. I'm not gonna disagree with that. But I'm already familiar with it. It's just a weird thing now that the C up is part of the C stick. So, yeah, you're gonna have a rough time. And then like you are stuck in the free look mode until you use the Z targeting to put it behind you. And then you're back to the non-free look that will follow your movements. Oh man, I should take them both. Cool, let's get out of here. I've read all your stuff. Everyone died a little inside as I did. Let's do the fun part. Give me a stabby object, old man. Alright, I forgot about your eyes. I'm so sorry. You should probably get that checked by the village eye doctor. Because we don't have one. Don't call me old. That's not nice. You're speaking to an actual child. In this way, Orca is very progressive. Yeah. See, he's calling it a rolling attack, but he was clearly doing a double palm thrust. So I don't think he does the same thing I do. It's a very weird name to give your technique that's performed entirely differently by someone with a spine capable of rolling. Am I learning to morph ball? So yeah, that's actual bullying there. But I think that he gets it worse from the other one. So he has a point. As the intellectual, I have to side with this guy instead of the other one. Yes, you should teach this little girl how to stab things. That is the best idea. It's my birthday. Of course, you use a spear, so how is anything that you're teaching me transferable? How have you actually learned any fencing when you're more about a completely different weapon skill set? Wait, before this, break your stuff. I'm breaking your things. Okay, now I'll fight you. Oops, I didn't follow directions. Yeah, this guy is actually really picky. The guy in, like, Clocktown teaching you how to do sword stuff is, like, similarly, oh, he didn't want me to stab him again. I'm trying to, but he's not. If I remember correctly, as you do this dynamic combo, it's really easy to mess up your thrusts by holding the button slightly different direction. Okay, now teach me to punch sharks. Because Gyargs are scary in this game. They're not like boss or even minion grade, you just have to deal with them. They're very stressful, like the Sharpedos in the Isle of Armor. But you don't get a turn-based battle. It's like one of those little things to keep sailing less boring than it naturally is. Loading screens! Hide the loading screens in gigantic ocean. What's this? I used L targeting. Yes, make me a knight. It does, make me a knight. How dare you, make me a knight. How are you expecting me to find even one of those? Because that's kind of a big thing. Give me the sword, old man. I won't tell Grandma. I mean, I probably will. I'm gonna go flaunt it in front of her. Say, look what I got. Get you in trouble. Hey, I got no money. I'm gonna break a jar for free. That's what you get for stealing 13 of my rupees. Oh, I almost picked that up. I know, right? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm gonna go give Pig Lady a pig. There's a pig over here, I think. I didn't want to make myself unable to talk to NPCs. I thought there was a pig over here. Maybe I'm wrong. There it is. Before that, money under the stairs. Oh. I always enjoyed the first-person view in this crawling view. Okay, now it's making it hard for me to see. Hahaha! Peg. Yep. Kidnap the swine. Hey, how's it going, Morianto? I'm shattering people's childhoods and replacing it with my own, which was also shattered. So we're finally making up for lost time, that's all. You will notice absolutely no difference because it has no effect on anything. Well, I mean, yeah, Link was always a bad kid. I just brought you one. Your detection is late, old lady. This is my birthday, gimme. Yes, give me a birthday present. I will not break any more jars. Oinky woinkies. Oops. Oops. That's a very sensitive camera shift. I don't think there are any more pigs for now. Alright, fine. Let's get my birthday present on.